And we are live. Set course. Taking a slight change in area. So Braedin,
Huh?
So it's not this Friday, but next Friday. I just remembered.
Uh-huh.
And supposedly, because the weather that's coming next week, we are potentially not going to be at work at all next week.
Next week, my ass, it should sit this weekend.
Why'd I have to get reputation with them? Oh well, I'll just piss them off in the next fight. It's technically the right thing to do. Look, you guys may not like us exactly, but if you're fighting the Capellans, we're good for it.
Looks like we've arrived, Commander.
You'll probably lose, but you know what? Screw it. Wait. Oops. I picked the wrong side. Shut up. I want to fight House Davion. Ah. Thank you. Hey, how you doing? Hello, Newman. Now that we're here, let's actually pick the correct side. Assassinations, that's always fun. There you go. Where are you at? Not you. Alright. So what sort of puppy you got there, Newman? If I haven't already asked, I'm kind of tired tonight. I think I lost my partner in crime here a few minutes ago. But he's old, but I bet he's a happy friend, happy old timer. Did I do my Japanese listener? There you go. Oh, I haven't done it today. Poop. Let's run this real quick. There you go. Yep. Pepperoni's is the best part of it. Alright. Catapult. Out of pity, I'll let you go first.
Let us drive these mongrel dogs from this place.
Yes, boss. Got it.
Target damaged. Concentrate your fire and bring it down.
Good to go. Waiting for order.
Target on. Bring it up. Open fire.
Firing all weapons. Yeah?
Airborne, let's go. Calculation.
Logging out. Copy that.
Nice. Just thought of this. Where'd you get the pizza from? Like, is it like
What do you want?
a chain or is it a old school?
On my way, Commander. Take that.
Right, what I assassinated my target.
Yes, Commander.
Oh man. There you go. There's nothing wrong with that.
Going full throttle.
Haven't had a thin crust in a hot
Dervish,
minute. Now I'm
friend
hungry.
traitor, come.
Of course, Braedin would be laughing his ass off right now.
What a grand and intoxicating innocence. Lay down your weapons. It is not too late for my mercy.
Standing by.
Weapon mortar.
Aye, aye. Tango down. Receiving you.
Didn't even get a chance to fight.
On it.
That's because of beer.
Mm-hmm. And you were gone so long, I forgot what I was going to ask you.
1 plus 1 is 2.
Fuck you.
2 plus 2 is 4.
I'm too seasoned to try and think of rhymes right now. Stop it. You're asking way too much of me right now.
You seasoned little business.
Uh-huh. Yeah, just talking to Newman in the chat. He's got a 12.
I know, I can
Yep.
read.
Oh, I see how it is. I didn't know whether you were watching or not.
Oh, why would I ever come into your stream, Matthew?
I mean, well, there's probably a better way you could word that, just saying.
Come in to abuse you. And Newman, if you want better pizza, go to Kroger's. Buy the little mini pizzas, they're like 7 ounce or whatever.
Ooh.
They're made by Kroger's, and they are far superior to any of the other frozen pizzas,
Confirmed.
except for maybe DiGiorno's.
I don't care what the pizza is, as long as that's a good. Well, it has to have some standards for pizza.
Right. And then, of course, me, I'm always going to buy an extra bag of mozzarella cheese, a bag of ham, a bag of pepperoni, a bag of the sausage. And I'm definitely going to make sure it's a meat lovers with lots of cheese. I mean, that's just how that shit got afloat. Now,
Yeah.
I will admit, Walmart does have a good 16-inch pie that they sell, like meat lovers there. Now, it used to be $10, okay, or $8. I'd buy that 16-inch pie. Now, I've got a pie stone that I can put a 16-inch pie on. It does fit in my oven.
All right.
And I used to buy that. Me and my wife would pick one of those up. I'd buy the bag of sausage, pepper, all that shit. By the time it was all said and done, it was like $18-20.
Huh.
Confirmed.
Buy you a 16-ounce extra meat lovers pizza or 16-inch extra meat lovers pizza from a place, and tell me how much you gonna pay. Because everybody sells 14-inch pies. Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, they're all 14-inch pies. But, you know, I would get that for me and the wife. I would eat 2 slices. She'd eat 1 slices, you know.
Oh. Ah.
I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing
Nope.
about that, Newman. I don't know. But the little pizzas that I'm talking to you from Kroger's, they're like 7 1/4 ounces or whatever. They're 4 for $5, so it's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
I await your command.
Target on. Do not let that AC-20 operate. Fire.
Firing on rear arc. Alright, folks, let's get this done.
Yeah, man.
Farewell.
I understand that situation all too well.
Chill.
Commander.
Giving them that little bit of extra crisp. I can agree to that.
Yeah, I was going to go to the store tonight, and I decided against it. I'm going to go tomorrow. I'm going to pick up a 5-pound bag of potatoes,
Yep.
I'm showing minor
chicken
damage.
stock or chicken broth, a can of cream of chicken, a pound of chopped ham. I've got the bacon.
Uh-huh.
I need at least 1 pound of block cheddar. Because I'm going to make a big old potato stew for this weekend and Monday, Tuesday. Because, you know, we're supposed to have that damn, you know, fucking storm blow through.
Mm-hmm.
And because that storm's blowing through, I'm like, yeah, if I make a potato stew, okay, fine. If power goes out, I can always put the wood-burning fireplace on. And I can get me one of my little cast iron pots with the handle on it. And I can just put it in the fireplace for a little bit and heat up the potato stew, and I'm good to go.
Mm-hmm. That sounds good.
Roger that.
The 5 pounds of potato stew will last me 4 days. I mean, shit.
Yep.
Cost me $20, you know, for the whole wham. So it's I eat for $5 a day. I'm not going to complain.
Yeah. Back when I worked at Walmart, I remember having the budget meal of, what was it, 10-cent ramen along with Vienna sausages. And that's all I had for the dinner.
Yeah. I remember back when I was in college, I had $10 a week to eat on. Now, granted, this was 35 plus years ago.
Commander.
And I could buy like 20 ramen noodles for $1. So I'd pick up a couple of things of a couple of dollars worth of ramen noodles,
Yep.
a loaf of bread, butter, some soda, because you gotta have soda, you gotta have caffeine,
Yep.
and a few other little things here and there, and it always worked out, Friends, because I lived in the dorms, and I'd be like, hey, yeah, I'll swap you a couple of these for one of those, and they're like, sure. Because, there gets to be a point where, okay, I got a box of this, but I've eaten this enough here lately. I'll swap out for some ramen noodles because I'm going to get more meals out of the ramen noodles than I will out of this box or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The other one I like is the Knorr noodles, Knorr, because they've got a fettuccine one. And if you get a small can of chicken breast, when you're cooking it up, and about 3 to 5 minutes before it's done cooking, you add the chicken breast to it, and now you got fettuccine chicken. That stuff's just good.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Braedin.
Uh-huh.
Look what they decided to give me as a reward.
What? I'm sitting here looking. What?
They gave me an LRM carrier.
Uh-huh.
And a catapult. One final catapult part I needed. Like, you bastards.
I would
It's
look
like,
at it and go, interesting. I can't use them, but interesting.
It's like a couple of my favorite mechs there. Or tanks and mechs.
And yeah, you look like you're about ready to get a whole fucking dump of snow on your ass.
Well, like I said, next week we're probably not going to go into work.
It's supposed to happen Sunday, maybe? Saturday, Sunday?
Saturday, yep. Comes in Saturday and we just weather it.
Now, we're supposed to have a possibility, now, it doesn't mean we're going to get it, but a possibility of up to a 1/4 inch of ice. And again, I'll take fucking 18 inches of snow over a 1/4 inch of ice any goddamn day of the week. How much weight do you think 2 inches of ice adds to the power lines?
A metric shit ton.
2,284 pounds.
Mm-hmm. So I wasn't that far off.
per strand. Now, imagine these high tension power lines. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they're carrying how many lines on there? 6, 8, 10, 12? And each of them has an extra ton on the power lines. You're adding 12 tons. Well, actually, technically, technically you're adding 24 tons to it because you got 12 on each side of the line or each side of the tower. That's a lot of extra added fucking weight.
Mm-hmm.
But here where I'm at, because we have all the trees, a 1/4 inch of ice is enough to break the branches off and fucking knock down power lines because, of course, branches always hit the power lines. That's just a rule. It has to do that.
Command interface initiated.
Yep.
Airborne now. Let's roll.
Heading out.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Heading out.
Moving.
On it. On the move. Moving out. On it. Aye, aye. Moving to position. Got it. You got it. Moving to position.
Whew. Yeah, it's about to get exciting, this one.
Go time.
Mm-hmm.
Holding. Holding.
Alrighty. Let's start punching above our weight class, kids. They want to die, so let's give them death. Which cicada you got there? The 2A.
What do you need?
Move up and get eyes on targets. Blackhawk, Avatar, Balar, Cicada.
This should be good. Ready for orders. Commander. Okay, throttle up.
Eyes on target. Target fire.
Taking the shot.
There we go.
What do you want? Guns on target. Receiving you. Roger.
Open fire.
Confirmed.
Let's try and open them up.
Standing by. Let's move.
Open AB. Open fire.
On it. Let's go.
There we go.
That's destroyed. I'm out of SRN. Skipper. got you. Ten four. Ready for orders.
Yeah, they're showing up where my brother lives. The time it takes for frostbite to kick in this weekend,
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes.
Receiving you.
I heard that around Minnesota, someone up there,
It's supposed to get from minus 30 to minus 50.
yeah, it's so cold up there right now. The trees are exploding.
Well, technically they're not exploding. What they're doing is the moisture in the tree is getting so cold it actually freezes and the tree cracks.
Yeah.
And the noise can be so loud you can hear it a mile away. So that's why people say it's an exploding tree.
Oh, you can imagine
Still,
it probably scare the shit out of people.
Yeah, you think?
It's like, hi, pop.
Yeah, you're walking down the street and all of a sudden you hear the tree next to you. You're like, what the fuck?
Surprise.
Locked on.
Oh, come on, bro. I hear you.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
No, you dumbass. I done killed you once. See, he shot you with the machine gun in the cartoon. What he should have done was decapitated your ass.
Standing by.
Because when the head comes away from the neck, the game is over.
Mm-hmm.
Down.
Target on.
Engaging with target.
That's right, media. We actually had snowstorms in the 60s and 70s as well. And the fact is that we had to walk 10 miles uphill barefoot in the snowstorms both ways. We had to walk uphill both ways to school and home in barefoot in the snow.
Hey, Hoy.
Hey, Hoy.
Ready for orders. Receiving you.
Push up.
Let's go.
But yeah, I was going to go to the store tonight. I'm just, eh.
Ah,
So I'm going to go tomorrow because I do, like I said, I do want to get the stuff before the storm hits, you know, and I don't want to be waiting until Friday night because even Friday and Saturday, we're still supposed to be fairly warm. It's Saturday night when it drops into the low 20s is when they're talking about the ice is supposed to hit for us.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, late Saturday night or Sunday morning. And Sunday, we're not supposed to get much above freezing, so I don't know if that's going to work on the ice or not. Because if we stay overcast, even at, you know, just a few degrees over freezing, if it's overcast and the sun can't get out, not a lot's going to melt.
Mm-mm. That's why they're talking about closing where I'm at for the whole weekend, or the whole week next week, because it's not supposed to get above freezing at all.
Yeah, and then if you got the wind, any wind, when you're that cold, you don't, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 mile an hour wind, 5 mile an hour, that's going to keep the wind chill below freezing.
Mm-hmm.
Standing by.
Too cold for you, too cold for them. Bring your pets inside. Have you ever tried to get a goddamn husky back in the house when
I
it's
was
snowing?
about to say.
Have you ever tried to get a Saint Bernard back in the house when it's snowing?
You
Or
are
a Pyrenees?
SOL.
I mean, any of these kind of dogs, they're going to look at you and go, "Who the hell are you? Get away! I'm having fun." Because I remember I remember reading an article or watching a video about a lady who called the cops on her next door
Yep, I
neighbor
remember that.
because she refused to bring her dog inside.
But the
And the
dog
cops
wanted to
showed
be there. Just wanted to
the
stay
dog. The
there.
cops showed up. The lady said, "Come with me." They walked to the back door, and there's a husky playing in the damn snow. And he's like, "Yeah, never mind, lady. I'll let all the cops know this is a husky. He ain't coming inside."
You are
Now,
completely out of luck if your husky's outside when it's snowing.
now, my ex-girlfriend that I had before I married Tina, actually, her and Tina worked together, and
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move.
she had two Norwegian elk hounds.
Oh no.
Southeast Texas is not a place for Norwegian elk hounds during the summertime.
No.
But in the fall, in the wintertime, we
Mm-hmm.
do get, yeah, we get to freezing occasionally, but for the most part, we were, 40 degrees. They loved the shit out of that. They wouldn't even sleep in their dog glues.
Mm-hmm.
Aye, aye.
They would just lay out in the grass, just. Now, if it got cold enough, got below freezing, yeah, they'd go in their little doggy igloos.
Yeah.
That's fine.
How's it going?
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Ready for orders. Got it.
Push up and say hi with a little game of laser tag. Light 'em up. Bruh.
Target missed.
He is on the ground, unable to move. How?
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
That's cute. You think that's gonna save you. Finish him!
Omnipotent, omniscient, sovereign, immutable. How sweet it is to be a god.
Yeah? Standing by.
Bail out, sucker.
Target taken. A critical hit. I'm ready. Got something you want done? Going full throttle. Receiving you. Heading out. Aye, aye.
Just get out.
Taking a critical hit.
Commander. Confirmed. Locking in all weapon systems.
Let's do this. Full speed, no target.
Alright. Let's push up and say hi.
Time, let's do this.
Mm.
Tango, down.
Yep. Let's move.
Let's fly over and say... Surprise.
Aye, aye. Engaging target. Target destroyed.
Affirmative. Orders? On it.
If they ever give an opening, now's a good place to be.
Standing by. Let's hit them hard. Reserving action. Confirmed.
Acknowledged.
Standing by. Waiting for order. Roger that.
Lock on target. There you go.
Reporting. Critical hit. Good to go. Ready for orders.
How you doing, Paradox?
Got it.
Oh, that felt good, I bet.
Reporting heavy damage.
Yep. Everything's pretty much prepared. I think the general plan from the
Omnipotent, omniscient, sovereign.
from work is that this week or next week is probably going to be just
How sweet
completely
it is to live
closed.
God.
What is it already?
Yes, but you know what that truly means for you, Matthew?
Eh.
That means you get to go out and clean out the stables.
Yeah, I was already doing that anyways. Congratulations, you get to do your stuff that you already do. It's just going to be colder.
It's going to be colder, and you get to do it for more time.
Yeah. Well, I work for my neighbor, remember?
Yes, I know.
I'm talking to chat.
Oh, Paradox. Yeah, okay. He helps out one of his neighbors with the stables.
Mm-hmm.
On it.
Damage is minor, Commander. Receiving you. I copy.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Push up. You're fine. So how you been?
Firing.
Well, you just said you've been doing well. So what you been up to, I should say.
Receiving you. Receiving you. Roger that. Digging. You got it. Going flat out. Standing by. No shooting, just run. Go.
Push up.
Receiving you. I failed.
Mm-hmm.
Moving.
Yep.
Standing by.
It'd be nice to be able to get you down here.
Roger. Full speed.
It's probably not going to happen next week though.
Await your command. Onward.
What you aiming for there, bud?
On. What do you need? Confirmed.
Nah, probably not.
I'm taking the shot.
Oh, I knocked out everything on him.
Well, I mean, that does tend to happen.
Oh yeah, no. Like, what was it? Tomorrow is going to be close to 60 degrees. Friday it's going to drop right back down to like freezing temperatures. And then snow the whole weekend, and then all of next week is going to be like sub-freezing the whole month or the whole week.
Yes, but Matt, all that means is now you can clear off the back porch, bring out the summer lawn chairs, you know, get in a pair of shorts and a tank top with your flip flops, and get you an umbrella drink.
I wish I had as much ability to survive the temperatures you think I do.
You got that beard, dude. If that beard can't keep you warm, ain't nothing gonna keep your ass warm.
It is a beard, not a sleeping bag. Like, you know,
Well, then,
like the beard in the icon I have is nowhere near the same size as it. It's just the best comparison so you could actually see what I'm wearing.
then you're not a true dwarf.
I'm probably the tallest dwarf you've ever seen. It counts as a second. Nah, it counts as a second bib. I don't know what you're talking about. That's the leftover holder. They're actually increasing the difficulty. Alright, let's see what we got in this fight. Now, Paradox.
I mean, we could always shave it off for you, Matt.
Let's not even joke on that, please. I don't even like joking on that.
Who was joking? I find people that and right now I'm guilty as fuck of this, okay? If you don't shave, I think you're lazy.
Okay.
And that's just my personal thing. Now I'm getting scruffy as hell, which means yeah, I've been lazy because, you know, I have, you know. But the one thing that I did notice, I noticed there are far more men with beards these days than there was before Duck Dynasty was a thing.
It takes a lot of work to, so you can't say it's lazy. It takes a lot of work to maintain this thing.
Oh, I'm not saying it doesn't, because you got to clean it and, you know, and moisturize it and all that other good shit, you know. But I'm just saying, think about it. The 90s and early 2000s, yeah, you had guys with beards, but nowhere near what you see today.
Mm-mm.
And then you look at the Duck Dynasty boys of what was it, like 20, 2010, 2015,
Yep.
20, whatever.
Yeah.
And now look at how many guys have beards. Fucking far more because everybody wants to be a Duck Dynasty, bro. No, you're just fucking lazy. Now, if you're willing to grow that motherfucker out and it to get all the way down to your knees, okay. You're not, you're not. Wow, I can. Okay, thank you.
Thank
Paradox.
you. Thanks, buddy.
Waiting for the shot.
5 subs.
But yeah, thanks. I'm a mod. It doesn't really affect me. I mean. But thank you. But if you're willing to grow that beer, and I mean like you, Matt, you've got that some bitch out there. You got it working. You brush it, you comb it, you oil it. You take it. A lot of these motherfuckers have got this little shit on their face, and that's all they got. And I'm like, no, that's lazy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it seems like to me. Now, like if you look at all the Duck Dynasty boys, they got that shit going.
Mm-hmm.
That shit halfway down their chest and whatnot.
Oh. Yeah. You worked pretty hard to get to where I am with this thing.
Commander.
Let's see. Oh, he hooked up Infernal as well.
Yep. He did 5 gifted
Okay.
subs.
Yep. Emma. Yep. And he got Hoya as well.
Yep.
Nice.
I've known.
But I will be streaming tomorrow because it's Thursday. Today was my day off day.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Paradox and I have known each other since our teen years. Actually,
I'm sorry, Paradox.
He's actually known me the longest compared to everyone else.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry you got to deal with Cam, so I mean, hey. Or Slade. Oh, Slade. I like you, Slade, I do, but sometimes, my friend, damn, boy. Especially when Slade is very seasoned.
He does chatter a bit.
Oh, there are times that I will just, I'm gonna bring my machete, I'm gonna cut him off right at the fucking knees. So I can look at him in his face. Hey, my son is like 6'2.5", so
Yeah. He had to make sure you clarified that last bit.
Oh no, you understand? My son's 6'2.5". Ask him if he'll square up on me. My son is ex-army. He went into the army. They taught him hand-to-hand and all that other good shit. Ask him if he'll square up on that. I'm only 5'9". I'm 5'9" and 61 years old. He is 6'2.5" ish. He is 30, 37, 36. Ask him if he'll square up. I bet you the words out of his mouth is no.
No, sir.
Because I've choked him out. I've locked him down. I beat the shit out of him in the middle of Walmart when he called his mom a bitch, and then threw a punch at me when I looked at him. Excuse me? You said what to your mama?
Yeah, nah.
Then he walked up on me, threw a punch, and I open popped him with the palm right at the bottom of the right side of his jaw. Left side of his jaw.
I mean, you did what you had to do on that one. Sheesh.
He turned around and ran off and called his dad. I mean, he's my stepson, but still, I call him my kid anyways. But
Yeah.
he ran off, called his dad.
Firing.
Dad came and picked him up from the Walmart, and we didn't see Matt for a couple of weeks because, he knew he had fucked up the minute he called his mom a bitch.
What are your
There are several things in the world you don't do. One of them is you don't call a redheaded Cajun woman a bitch. You have just made my life a fucking hell for weeks, boy. Because she's going to take it out on me.
Look, give me 1 second.
Choo choo.
Ah, there you go, guys. Hey. Ah.
standing by?
Time to do some sketchy crap. Do-da, do-da.
Got it.
Good to go.
Oh, this map, since you're defending, after you kill those 4 down there,
I
then you're
know.
going to get 4 from the right and 4 from the left.
Yep. It's time to push up. She'll lead the secondary assault. Let's see. And fire.
Knowledge.
I probably should go
Oh, he is-
restart. Oh, yes, I do actually. Un momento, por favor.
He's well seasoned, Paradox. He is
Yeah.
well seasoned.
Give me 1 second. Here it is. My drink I am partaking tonight, even though I plan to go to bed in less than an hour, is a C4.
Why are you taking that much caffeine when you're well seasoned?
That way I can actually have coherent thoughts. To do a bit with you. Huh. The panic sets in quickly. Yeah. It's like, wait, why? I'm joking with you, dude. What a please. Alrighty, I promise. I'm not that psychotic.
Roger. Dropping in all weapons.
Oh, so what is the bit that you wanted to do?
Hostile removed. Yes, boss.
Oh, a nice cool glass of lemonade. I mean, if I had it, wouldn't be the worst suggestion I've had.
Come, Nerevar, friend or traitor, come.
Did you see the new Star
Omnipotent,
Trek
omniscient,
Starfleet
sovereign
Academy?
I heard that everyone's already panned it as god awful.
Oh man, I watched Drinker's video. Oh, well, I watched Tyrone Magnus watch Drinker's video.
This requires me to be
And this is supposed to take place like 1,000 years after Kirk. And they got Holly Hunter wearing glasses.
Oh,
Now, we know why Kirk had to wear glasses.
mm-hmm.
Because he was allergic to Retinox 5. So he couldn't take that to get his eyesight back. You'd think in 1,000 fucking years they would figure out how to come up with something for people who had allergy, an allergy to that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this bit requires you to be sore. You're sore and say, well, it hurts. Okay. I feel like there's a odd punchline. I don't know where it's going. Or at least I may have passed the punchline and not even realized it.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
My sin.
Yes, Commander.
That would probably be one of the worst things to ever happen. Hmm. Getting sand everywhere and get used to it.
Roger that.
What do you want?
Now I'm tasting sand. It's paradox. Like, what the fuck? I got the taste of sand in my mouth. I'm in a different Discord house. Or a different Discord server. I mean, the only drink I have right next to me
Good hit there.
is the C4. I have yet to go get the drink. Be careful what you wish for, my friend.
We could always mess with Matt and talk about food while he's well seasoned. It wouldn't be like I've ever done that because I'm a pure and innocent good person.
Absolutely. Ah.
How's it going?
I'm sorry I'm laughing so hard, but I'm literally picturing this in your voice. Just the absolute sheer terror and panic in your voice. I can mentally picture it right now. It's like, no, water, please, don't do this. I don't want to hurt you, my friend. Alright. Oh. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm still gonna laugh because I think it's funny. The green stuff.
Yeah. Matt likes green stuff like broccoli and Brussels sprouts, and peas, and green beans.
You can kill a man with such words.
I've got a friend of mine, if it's green, she won't eat it. Other than lettuce on her hamburger, if it is green, she will not eat it.
Mm-mm.
I'm like, well, you got to have some. Now, I don't like broccoli. I don't like Brussels sprouts, but I do like green beans.
Waiting for order.
I do like my lettuce and my celery. I love my celery dipped in peanut butter or Cheese Whiz, either one. I'm good with either one.
Standing by.
While you're here, go ahead and message Slade and ask him why he's not here with us.
Oh, you know what? Let me see if I see him on.
Mm-hmm. You mean like cheese? Sure, I'd go for cheese.
Yep.
Yeah,
He's on.
he just posted something in Discord. I'm like, where are you at?
Ready for orders.
Ah.
I just sent him a message in. What do you think you're doing?
Double time. Let's go.
Or squash. Ugh. Ugh.
Squish,
Squash.
squish. Now, there's a green thing that if you don't eat, dude, you and me cannot be friends.
Eh?
Honeydew melon.
Honeydew melon. I don't think I've had the pleasure of
it's
having
green.
them.
It's green and it's num-nums.
Hmm.
Because watermelon, it's green on the outside, red on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Cantaloupe is brown on the outside or orangish on the outside, orangish on the inside. Honeydew melon is green on the outside, green on the inside. Another green thing that if you don't eat, that we can't be friends, is if you don't eat mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Oh, I am down for that. I get
Game on?
game on. Paradox listening to the chat, just an absolute disappointment. Paradox like, honeydew.
Yeah, honeydew is a great. I love honeydew melon.
Confirmed. Standing by.
Yeah, I'll have to
He
try
said
some.
he's being a nuisance. Watch this. I'm going to message him back. I know for a fact you're not.
Uh-huh. Because you're not in here with us. So how can he be a menace if he is not in here with us? Oh, yeah?
On it.
Messes with your digestion?
I sent him a message. I said, I know for a fact you are not. How do I know? You ain't in chat with Matt and myself.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, it's like a group that Cam joined. I think everyone's in the other Discord, though. I think I invited you to the Discord that Paradox is in. They're Braedin.
Let me look
It's
here.
the
Hold on.
Goofy Gamers.
Yeah, I'm in. Yeah. I'm in that one.
We could just swap over to that Discord real quick, if it's all good with you.
I mean, I could always try and find Paradox and Goofy Gamers and drag him this way.
I don't think it's not my server, or it's one of Supervillain's friends, the realist Sinwa.
Yeah, I mean,
You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, it was just a thought.
yeah, because you could always grab him and just drag him in, and voila, he's here.
You're fine. Actually, it's probably a good idea that you're not here, because Braedin here would probably interrogate you for stuff to just irritate me with.
Hey, I would never do such thing.
You're an innocent, huh? You're so innocent.
I am pure and innocent as the driven snow
Is that before or after you let the dog out?
on the New Jersey Turnpike. On the New Jersey Turnpike, because we know how pure and innocent that snow is on the New Jersey Turnpike. Yes, we do.
Uh-huh.
And Paradox, trust me, I don't need to get stuff from you. I've got Cam, I got Slade, I got Commissar. I mean, I can, if I wanted some shit, I can get some shit. Especially since Cam is what, Matt? 20 minutes from you?
Oh, no. Yeah, 20 minutes. He knows better, though.
Does he really? You want me to tell you?
Thank you.
You want me to tell you what I know, Matt? What I know is if KJ wants to, he'll just sit on you, and there ain't a damn thing you can do about it.
He's got to catch me first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to ask you this.
You're well seasoned enough.
That's like one of my... Yeah. Nah.
Moving on.
light them up.
Firing full complement on enemy.
Yeah.
I actually had a friend of mine who's a rather large individual said, and what would you do if I sat on you? I said, I'd grab my phone and call the tow truck to come and haul your fat ass off me. He's like, as funny as that is, it's also mean at the same time. I'm like, hey, you asked. I'm just being honest.
Receiving you.
Honesty is the best policy, after all.
Receiving you.
That's right.
Roger.
Let's see, the picky eater test. 1 point for every item you will not eat.
Oh, God.
Liver.
Nope.
Now, I will eat liver, however, my stomach will regurgitate it because my stomach does not like liver.
Mm-hmm.
Celery. Oh, I'll eat celery. Shrooms. No, I don't do fungus.
What do you need?
Eggs, of course. Coconut, yum, yum, yum. Asparagus, no. Pork, yep. Cauliflower, no. Zucchini, no. Oysters, no. Tomatoes, oh yeah.
The armor.
Cabbage, that's a depend. I don't like green cabbage or cooked cabbage or coleslaw, but I like the red or purple cabbage that they use sliced in salad. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Scored a critical hit.
Ready.
Sardines? Oh, fuck no.
No shooting. Just right.
Black licorice? Nope.
Confirm.
Pickles? Depends. I only like dills.
Critical hit.
I don't like avocados because I don't do testicles. Peas? Yes and no. Eggplant? Nope. Ranch dressing? Of course. Tofu? Look, I'm not a leftist.
Parrot ducks like zucchini, but not yellow squash.
Bananas, yes. Beets, no. Lima beans, hell yeah. Spinach, nope. Raisins, yep. Grits, nope. Beef, yes. Cucumbers, yes. Crab, no. Shrimp, no. Chicken, yes.
Wait,
Canned
no
tuna,
shrimp?
yes. I used to like it, and I don't like it anymore. The only fish I will eat is canned tuna. Every other fish I will not touch. Cottage cheese, no. Escargot, no. I tried it one time. Not my thing. I don't do snails.
Nah.
You want done?
Olives, nope. Grapefruit, nope. Blue cheese, nope. Mayonnaise, well, I am mostly white, so yeah. Jello,
You're like a spicy
yes.
mayonnaise.
Jello, yes, as long as my mom doesn't make it. My mom likes making Jello and putting those cans of mixed fruits in it.
Ugh.
Yeah. And hot dogs, hell yeah, especially when they're covered with chili and cheese.
Corn dogs? I mean, that's a given.
Yeah, the chili and cheese on hot dogs, tater tots, French fries. I mean, hey, how can you lose?
I had a guy have a stuffed chili cheese corn dog. It was phenomenal.
Okay.
No mayo for you?
No, he doesn't do mayo. He does Miracle Whip.
He's white enough. Wow, they had an ELRM 20. Oof. Yeah, they get me here.
No mayo and no Miracle Whip. Do we got to take his white person card away?
Come on, man. That's a signature of all white people. Alright. I'm going to go grab a drink of water real quick. I'll be right back.
Now that's where you failed, Paradox. You failed the weird science rule.
Cracker. Alright. Now let us drink some H2O.
No, see, Paradox failed the weird science rule
Yeah.
because he said no whips. Now, if I remember correctly, it's whips, dips, chains, or is it chips, dips, chains, and whips, and candle wax for the nipples.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, that's what she said to his parents, okay?
Ah.
Reject reality and substitute your own. Yeah, see, that's where you failed. All reality is mine.
Ah. Right.
Wow, they're saying we have a possibility for a power outage forecast.
Oh, fun.
Oh, poor Paradox. He doesn't know, does he?
It's all madness here. Hey, Paradox, are you going to be on around this time tomorrow night? What were you saying, Braedin, sir? My mind may think you know.
Oh, well, see, Paradox, here's how you have to look at it. Here's how you have to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
For me, the greatest day in the world, the greatest day of all time it would ever happen, would be Toba going boom at the same time as Yellowstone going boom, and a 6 mile wide asteroid hitting the Pacific Ocean at the same time, while a coronal mass ejection 4 orders of magnitude larger than the 1859 Carrington event is hitting. Oh, by the way, did you know I think the human species should go extinct?
Braedin here is such a warm, charming, bright light here at the channel. But the reason I asked Paradox is if you're going to be around this time. Oh, yeah.
He needs to grab more water filters.
My man shall be ready. But anyways, the reason I asked this is if you're going to be on the same time tomorrow night, then I can switch over to the other channel and you can pop in and say hi.
I mean, we can pop over now if you want to. I mean, it's no big deal.
Yeah, we can do that real quick. Give us 1 second. All right.
Since Slade's little ass hasn't come in here, all 6'3" of his little bitch assness.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he didn't even respond back to me after I sent him that message that I know for a fact he's not, because he's not in here with you and me.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go switch to stream 1. I'll meet you there.
Oh, for the first time, wow.
Hi.
Hello.
Ah.
Oh, wow. I can speak. I have a voice again.
No, that's just a bad figment of your really good imagination.
No, thank you for even implying I have a really good imagination. That means so much.
Oh, this is going to be great.
I gotta give you hope and chance. I mean, you know.
It's the only stuff I got. Oh, but being a disembodied voice on chat is amazing.
I know, right? I gotta add your picture to my stream now. After we get all this said and done, I'll have that set up for next stream.
Oh, I don't even know how to even do
Let
that.
us
That's
drive
incredible.
these
You know how
Mongol
to.
dogs from this place.
I have a lot of friends who are into this. Braedin here as well. He does this game, BattleTech.
I don't know nothing. I'm pure and innocent as the driven snow.
On the Jersey Turnpike.
Okay, Paradox. Just so you know, okay. Come March 3rd, I will have been playing BattleTech for 41 years.
Congratulations. Have you won any tournaments?
Yes, actually, I won the
Come,
very first
Nerevar,
couple of
friend
tournaments
or
I've ever
traitor,
had
come.
with this game.
That's awesome. I didn't mean that as a smart aleck attitude. No, I was genuinely curious.
Yes, 1985 and 86.
That's incredible. I'm going to look you up on the BattleTech Hall of Fame now.
I don't exist.
Mm-hmm.
Tactical advantage.
Oh, come on now. You being a champion of the game and all.
The last tournament I won was AmigoCon in El Paso, and that was 1980. When the fuck was that? Was that 87, 88? Somewhere back then.
Woo! 1980. I got kids calling where I grew up the 1990s, and I'm like, hey, whoa, time out. You don't get the 90s my generation.
Dude, I went in the
Going
Air
back to the
Force
1900s, I was like,
83.
stop it.
I went into the Air Force in 83.
Copy that.
Here we go into the wild blue yonder. It's lost again.
It was the great waste of life. At the time, the motto for the Air Force at the time was the great way of life. We changed it to the great waste of life.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Oh, we lose
I
him.
will have to say this: you have to find your own fun in the Air Force.
I see cops in North Dakota had to shoot a woman who was trying to run them over. And this is cops, not
wait.
ICE or Border Patrol.
Wait, another shooting happened?
Yeah, this is North Dakota. Cops had pulled this lady over, the police, the actual police,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on it.
and she tried 2 or 3 times to actually hit the cops before she actually did manage to hit one, and they had to pull out the guns and shoot her, and they ended up killing her.
Jesus.
Not sad.
And one of the cops that she hit actually had to have surgery in the hospital, and he's okay.
Everyone's getting out of their
That's fine.
mind.
It's-
Don't respect authority anymore.
No, it's not about respecting authority. It's about the message being put out by political parties. I'm neither Republican or Democrat. I don't like either political party. They're both pieces of shit in my book.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I voted for the giant asteroid in the last 3 elections. I don't like Trump as a person. I think he's a narcissistic, waffling asshat. I do, however, like most of the things he's doing as president.
Mm-hmm.
I would have never voted for Kamala Harris because she is all about violating your civil rights. And I've had to prove to people many a time and time over, because when she had positions in California, her office kept prisoners in jail past their sentencing, kept a man on death row even though they had proof that he was innocent, arrested a mother whose daughter was in the hospital because she had sickle cell for missing school. I'm sorry, you're violating civil rights. So, no, you can tell her to fuck off. I'll vote for the giant asteroid.
I can tell that you have lots of feelings on the subject just by the passion that you're speaking.
I mean,
if I can share, the reason why I voted for him was because the Democratic Party didn't elect and didn't have an actual
choice.
No, they didn't. They appointed her.
They appointed her, right? It's like,
and yet they have
up
the
with that?
audacity to run around and go, "No kings." Well, didn't you just appoint?
You just appointed somebody as ruler.
And you yelled "No kings," and now Trump went in and took out Maduro, and now you're defending Maduro.
Well, that's because people are trying to get on that clickbait train.
Uh huh. They hate it when you hit them with facts. I like.
Well,
facts.
it's not just facts. It's more like it really is a clickbait. Like, people are trying to gaslight and rage bait. Rage baiting is freaking off the freaking rails right now. It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I find myself watching those short captions, like the short videos on, TikTok or Facebook Shorts or YouTube Shorts or whatever, and every once in a while it comes on, and I see one person, and I know they're talking insanity, because there's no way that anybody can completely neglect the facts that are being shown to us at all times. And even though I might not, I mean, I'm not counting myself as any type of like know-it-all, but all I can say is what I see.
Yep.
And what I see is a very, I mean, is our president a bully? I mean, you could probably say he is, but I mean, all of that is words. But I mean, we didn't elect it. We didn't elect him to be a soft president. We wanted a boisterous president. We wanted somebody who would take America seriously. After 4 years of somebody who fell downstairs and couldn't even keep a speech together.
Well, I knew he had dementia before he ran that last time.
Yeah.
How do I know?
Everyone
I
knew.
watched my mother-in-law die from it. I watched my father-in-law die from it. I watched my wife's aunt die from it. I watched it come into my wife before she passed away. So
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
when you have dementia, there is certain looks in the eyes that people have. And Biden had that look before he became president. I told people he's got dementia. No, he doesn't. You don't know what you're talking about. You're not a medical. I said, I don't have to be a medical expert. I watched every one of my in-laws die from it, and my wife. You tend to notice certain things.
That's fair.
Everyone who said 25 degrees is better than 105 better have their ass outside enjoying it.
Yeah, it's insane, dude. Like, the weather's getting so freaking cold.
25 is cold, but it's not that.
It all depends on the wind. Wind has a big difference in that.
Well, there is that, but I will go outside when it's 20. I don't have a member's jacket anymore, but I do have a jacket that's in that style of those member jackets. It's like a very heavy windbreaker, and it does have an insulating lining on the inside. It's 25 degrees here. That's all there. If I have to go to the port and work at the port, I have a ship that came in or something. Now, if I've got to do that, then I will wear the jacket my brother sent me, or the coat my brother sent me. And the coat that he sent me is from Des Moines, Iowa, for Des Moines, Iowa winters.
Oh, yeah.
That motherfucker will keep you warm. I think the last time I wore it, it was I was out at the port. It was 19 degrees before the wind was blowing. My steel toe boots, my toes were freezing because the steel toes got cold. And once those get cold, your
biddies are done.
You're done. You know, so whenever I got a chance, I'd get back in my truck and I'd crank the heater up and I'd pull my boots off and stick them right there in front of the vent and just hold them there for about 10, 15 minutes. And then, put my boots back on and they'd be too warm. And now my toes are like, God damn it, boy.
Here we go.
Huh. Matt, how come the enemies aren't targeting you back?
Because it's my turn. This is a turn-based game.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
How come these people are allowed to breed?
It was just a question. Wow. Okay. Dear goodness gracious.
Okay, here's the issue. Most meat eaters descended from cannibals. The very first meat eaters ate human beings, not animals. So if you can't stop eating meat, they're most likely your ancestors. It's your responsibility to purify the bloodline, correct the errors of your ancestors, and reprogram negative toxic belief systems. How are these fucking people allowed to breed?
All right, please tell me you're reading something and you don't actually believe that hocus pocus.
Yes! This is on the people book.
Okay. I wish you would have led with that because I'm over here looking like, what the crap are you talking about? I'm like, wow.
No, meat eaters did not start by being cannibals, you stupid twit.
This person needs to read a book.
I was there.
I was there when they ate the first animal. I saw it with my own
I
eyes.
was there when I had raptors as pets, okay?
I believe it. I believe this man had raptors as pets.
Actually,
Well-
believe it or not, there are a lot of velociraptors on this planet today.
Yeah, but they don't look like velociraptors, though.
No, they lost the teeth, but we call them chicken.
Mm. I like
think
chicken.
A chicken was a chicken.
I like chicken.
Velociraptors are about the same size as chickens are. They were feathered.
Compies.
They were feathered, and they had teeth, not a beak.
I like to think that they were bigger, though.
You have various types of raptors, but the velociraptor itself is the size of a chicken. Now, the Utah raptor is the one that they use in Jurassic Park that they called the velociraptor.
Right. See, that makes sense.
I'm trying to mentally. I'm trying not to
fly.
I'm trying to mentally unpicture replacing the velociraptors from Jurassic Park with the chicken-sized ones. Them just running around chasing after people.
Hey, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine getting a bucket of chicken from a velociraptor. You go to KFC, yeah, I'd like a bucket of raptor, please.
You got it. The raptor right here.
Yes.
Imagine the drumsticks. Dude, you're eating on that for days.
Oh.
Raptor.
Would you like some Barbastegosaurus sauce?
You guys are crazy. All right, well, I have to get to bed. I have work in the morning. But I will talk to you all later tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. And I should have you all set up for you'll pop up in the stream.
Oh, perfect. What's my picture going to be?
Whatever you have in Discord. You just
so
shot him
Timmy
in the
Turner with shiny teeth?
Yep, pretty much. Unless you want to change it. Up to you.
Nah, this is good. I like Timmy Turner. Unfortunately, he's not the coolest cartoon, but I'm no Courage the Cowardly Dog, so.
Mm-hmm.
All right, talk to y'all later.
Talk to you later, bud.
Bye.
You're talking about freezing rain Saturday afternoon just on the outskirts of where I live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that over here. Oh, boy.
Waiting for orders.
This one lady is like, blue-collar men need us women to keep them alive. And then this other lady's like, no, you understand. Blue-collar men are held together with duct tape, ibuprofen, and Sprite. She ain't lying.
What was that video I watched recently of the two girls are arguing? It's like, well, what happens when 80% of all female nurses leave the profession? The other girl responded, then the guys will come and take over the forum and do a better job.
Yeah.
It's like,
Now ask the same lady what happens if 80% of the men leave the electrical field for,
Oh, she asked, well, what does it men do? Welding, construction, shipbuilding, or not only shipbuilding, but oil rigs, all these other important bits. Oh. Automod caught something. Oh, you got it?
I don't know what you're talking about, Matthew. I don't see anything.
Yeah, no. I must have been seeing shit. I'm gonna regroup here. Let's figure out where this next wave is coming from.
Men do all the, well, not all, but generally like 95+% of all electrical work for the electric companies. They do most of the police work. They do most of the garbage collection. They do most of cell phone and internet. They do most of, if it's a, most firefighters, most people in the water purification, like Cam does.
Yeah.
Sanitation, that's what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
That's all pretty much meant. If 80% of the men decided to leave those jobs, what happens to you ladies? Well, me personally,
Good luck.
yeah, I would probably lose electricity for a while. That's fine. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Okay. Um, we'll run out of gas and oil, but if I know that's going to happen, I'm going to use my contacts and I'm going to get about 40 gallons of gas. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And what will I do with that? I will go out to my truck, hook up my 1500-watt power supply, run my well, keep it charged at, because it stores 20 gallons of pressure in there, 20 gallons of water.
Mm-hmm.
I can use that to flush the toilet or whatever I need for whatever amount of the day. I can then turn that off because that only takes about 5 minutes to get it fully charged. Run my freezer for 2 hours and then run my refrigerator for 2 hours and then shut my truck off and then do that one more time before I go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
What are you city folk going to do?
Not much.
Receiving you.
Because, I've only got to run my refrigerator for probably 3-4 hours in the day at various times to keep it cold and frozen. Same with the deep freeze.
Yep.
Depending on the time of year. If it's the summertime, I might have to run it a little more often. Okay. Maybe 3 times, once every, say, 3 or 4 hours, 5 hours, something like that. Because, 5 hours, that's not enough time. As long as you're not going in and out and opening the doors and everything, as long as you're not doing that, yeah, it'll keep the cold in there for about 5 hours. No problem.
Yep.
But, and, like I said, the well, I have my own fucking water. I have my own fucking sanitation. I've got a septic system. I'm like, if they all left the job for a few days or 30 days, yeah, the world, we would lose power. That's fine and dandy, but it's not going to affect me. I can cook without electricity and natural gas. Can you?
Not too many can nowadays.
I go down and cut down a fucking tree. I got all the wood I need.
Hostile eliminated.
Mm-hmm. It's the hindsight that a lot of people fail to think about. A lot of the things that you should have done but never did, and now you're unable to do anything.
Yeah. I mean, I go out there with the shovel, dig a little hole in the backyard. Make it, say, 2 foot across, maybe, 8 inches deep or so.
Mm-hmm.
Put some rock around it. Because I've got some metal grating out here that I can use, and make a little grate on top, and I can put my pots and my cast irons on top of that, and I can cook on that shit. I'm good to go. And then when I need the fires to be out, I can either let it be, or I can water it down and put the fires out. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I just chuckle at Paradox. Time to grab more water filters. Why? just learn how to make them. They're easy.
Yep.
Build take you a little 2-liter plastic bottle, cut the bottom off, put your gravel in there, put your carbon in there, which is burnt wood basically.
Mm-hmm.
Put you some sand in there, put another layer of gravel in there, put some grass on top of it, pour the water in there, let it slowly cycle through. You get it through there, take it out. You make 2 of those. You take whatever cycles through, you boil it, and then take it and you filter it one more time. I mean, hey, it's not that fucking difficult.
Yep.
And if you really wanted to be really cool about that, and you're in the boat that I'm in, you can have a little pot, put it on a fire, but you have to make yourself, basically you're making yourself a copper top that has a copper hose that pigtails off the down and drips down. So as you boil the water, the steam rises up, okay? Then it runs through the copper. And the reason
Yep.
why it's got to be copper is because it will kill any bacteria that's not killed by the cooking. And there are some bacteria that can survive 212 degrees of heat, or even more. So, but they can't survive the copper because the copper is antibacterial. So as it slowly runs down the pigtail and then drifts into the glass. Now, is it fast? No. You're not going to generate tens of gallons a day. Well, if you have a big enough setup, yeah. But if it's just, a little, 2 quart size or a quart size pan, you're not gonna generate a lot of water. You're gonna generate maybe a half a gallon or a gallon of drinking water a day.
Yep.
Let's go.
So yeah, that's good for 2 or 3 people.
Yep.
Yup.
Water is one of the most important things for any gear or any kit. A lot of people fail to realize that. Light them up.
Standing by. Got it.
Move up and target. Alright. Fire. Nice.
See, there's a lot of things that me and my wife sat down and we discussed when
Double time, let's go.
When what?
that when the Walking Dead came out,
Oh, yeah.
me and the wife, we discussed a lot of things.
How's it going?
I mean, sometimes those type of conversations are good conversations to have. Fire.
Let's do this.
Yes.
Oh. Well, the one other thing is, most of the time, one show that I think annoyed me was, what was that show, that Doomsday Prepper show?
A lot of them had some general ideas, but yeah, no.
One thing that just bothered him is like, congratulations, you just advertised everything you have for the whole world to see.
Me and my wife, before my wife got sick and before my mother-in-law passed away, we were supposed to inherit all the shit from my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
However, my wife's nephew stole all that shit once he got power of attorney. And we were going to buy 100 acres out west of San Antonio in a place called Medina County. Now, one of the things I wanted to do out there in Medina County is I wanted to dig a little bitty pond.
Mm-hmm. Keep it stocked
And
or
when
just run it fresh?
And when I say a little bitty pond, I mean 40 acres.
Mm-hmm. That's a mighty nice little pond.
20 foot deep. That's an itty bitty pond.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is I think out there that there's not really the proper materials to build a pond. I think the water would drain out too fast through the ground.
Yeah.
Which is fine and dandy, because you can come in with the proper clay or whatever you need to seal it up to make it watertight. put some whatever fish in there. You don't want catfish. Catfish will overbreed and they'll get bad.
Yep.
However, if you put the catfish in there a year or two before, 3 years before the apocalypse starts, and then it starts, and you have a decent sized community, and that's what I was looking at, because I've got a group of friends that I've got set up. I have doctors and nurses, a couple of school teachers. I even have a fucking physicist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've got people in the oil industry like I was in there. I've got friends who are in the construction business, and some pipe fitters, some electricians. I even have one of my best friends who, his dad dug wells. He did all the well pumps and maintaining that shit. So we had pretty much everything. The only thing we didn't really have was a botanist and a biologist.
Uh-huh.
But the biologist wasn't so much. I even have a pharmacist, dude. I even have a pharmacist.
I mean, sounds like you're all set.
The biologist you can get away with because you got medical doctors.
Yep.
So you can get away with that. But a botanist I really wanted. Mm-hmm. And we had a couple of people who, they're not farmers per se, but they do farm a little bit of land for themselves.
Yeah,
they sell most of their stuff. They sell most of their stuff at the farmers market. They harvest their stuff. They can what they need and want for the year, and what's left over they sell at the farmers market.
Oh, yeah, it's a good way to make some money.
A real good friend of mine that I've known since 1988. He's a veterinarian. He was coming out. Because, if you're going to have pigs and cows and chickens, well, you need a veterinarian.
Yep.
Yes.
I had a ways to set up that every day the way you have it set up to plant, you would grow your potatoes, and we were going to do these in greenhouses. Because, again, I'm on 100 acres.
Yeah.
I can have the acreage. The other thing I wanted to do was plant miniature version of various fruit trees, lemon trees, lime trees, orange trees, apple trees, whatever kind of trees we can get out there.
Mm-hmm.
Grow our own blackberries, because you can get a dewberry bush and it'll grow wild, and dewberries and blackberries are the exact same thing.
Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of wild blackberry bushes over where I'm at.
I've got them in my yard. I pick 8 gallons a year, dude. So, we can look at that. The only thing that really we couldn't do would be sugar, unless we actually grew sugar beet.
Mm-hmm.
We were close enough to the Gulf that it would take us 6 to 7 hours to drive down there. If you took a vehicle and drove down there and see where we're at out there, there are a few places, there are a few oil wells that work. And we had a way to generate our own electricity. We only have to tap into one oil well. And I've got guys that work in the refineries. We can build us our own few little stills and refine the gasoline we need.
Waiting for orders.
We can refine what little bit of oil we need. We had that shit covered.
Mm-hmm.
And make a 6-hour drive down to the Gulf, take a 500-gallon, it's like the water tanks, the military water tanks for potable water.
Yeah.
But we're not going to use it for potable water. We're going to go down to the Gulf. We're going to, bring in 500 gallons of seawater, bring it back. Why? Because 500 gallons of water will net you more than 17 pounds of salt.
That's more than enough.
Well, no, I'm also talking about a group of 200 people. 17 pounds of salt's not going to last that long.
Yeah, true that.
But we were going to set it up in the style of meals are going to be prepped in the style of a military kind of thing. There's going to be morning chow, afternoon chow, evening chow, and then because you're going to have all night security, you're going to have a night crew that cooks, about midnight, 1 o'clock, have a little something for the people to eat. Now, you're not going to get food. You're not going to be able to come to the pantry and take food back to your house. No, but if you come into the mess hall to eat and you want to take something back to your house to eat, that's fine and dandy. But it's not like you're going to be able to go to the grocery store and go do shopping and take it home.
Yeah, no.
No, everything's going to be brought to this central location. It's going to be processed and handled here.
Mm-hmm.
I've got over 500 fucking DVDs. I was going to have a setup in the place where we have a couple of different TVs and a couple of different rooms or whatever set up that, hey, if y'all want to watch something, go in there and watch something. To keep your, I was actually contemplating setting up, because I know there's a cable head-in out there, that I could actually set up to steal the equipment out of there, run it out there to where I am, that I could run it to everybody's house, and we can get about 5 or 6 different channels. So you can go 5, and you have one channel of like westerns, one channel about comedies, and one channel, like that, and it's all just DVD movies, whatever.
I did mostly piracy from my collection.
Kind of, keep it. But I had a way to generate hundreds of thousands of watts of power.
Yeah.
And we had people to run all of this shit. We had the people to do this. I had a lot of ex-military, ex-combat veterans. One thing you're going to want is people that knows how to defend themselves. Why? Because damn well there are going to be people trying to take our shit. We will help the best we can, but we're not going to take care of you. We're not going to supply you everything you need.
Yeah. You got to at least have enough to help yourself.
And we had it set up that we were going to have about 120 pounds of potatoes every day. We were going to harvest 100 pounds of potatoes every day. I wanted to get to just over 1,000 chickens. Now, you don't really have to feed the chickens. Again, I'm on 100 acres. I can set up 20 acres for them to free range.
Yep. You just got to watch out for all the pests that'll come after them.
Yeah, we're not worried about that. They will be fenced in. Now, their chicken coops will be completely 100% fenced in on all 6 sides. So you dig out the ground, you put hurricane fencing or chain link fencing on the bottom, you cover it back up with the dirt, you put you put your poles in around, you put your hurricane fencing on the side, you link them at the bottom, so raccoons or coyotes or whatever can't dig through the bottom. Okay, you put a top on it, and you put hurricane fencing up there so you can't crawl up and get in from up there, and then of course you have a lock where you got to be careful with raccoons, because raccoons are some smart motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to need a padlock of some kind or something of that nature, but you don't want it in the weather, so you don't want it to get rained on all the time, so you're going to have to figure out some kind of way to do this with whatever. And then every day you let the chickens out, and when you let them out, you have people come in. If you have 1,000 chickens, you're generating 800 eggs a day.
That's more than
that's a good bit. If you have 400 people, if you got 200 people, that gives them 4 eggs a day.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, you're going to want to set some of these eggs up, because you're going to need to have new hens come through. And then, of course, you want to be able to set up to, say, maybe slaughter 20 chickens a week.
Mm-hmm.
Pigs, not a problem. You don't even need to have pigs. What you can do is set up traps to catch feral hogs. Okay,
because there are a lot of them down there.
Oh, yes, there is. You get a male and a female. You set them up. You let the male and female breed. Once they bred, you slaughter them. Then you raise the piglets. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You let the piglets breed. You slaughter them, and then you keep their piglet.
Yep.
They have omnivores. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. And then once you do that, then you keep those piglets. Now you're going to still go out and hunt wild boar, because you're going to want the pork. And then you let these pigs breed. Once they get to breeding to a natural state going on, and you have a big enough herd of them, then you can start, using the pigs as processing. The cows, you just want to let the cows go free. The horses, you just want to let the horses reproduce at their rate. The cows, you want to let them reproduce at whatever rate they do. Milk cows, you got to be careful about, because yes, you do want them to generate milk, but you don't want to overproduce milk.
Yep. It'd be a
Now the
lot to
thing is,
waste.
well, if you got 200 people, you're going to want to be able to use the milk to make butter. You're going to want to use it to make cheeses. You're going to want to be able to, and you can probably end up using a lot of it. But you don't want to end up having, 50 milk cows when you only got a few hundred people, because that's a whole lot of milk that you're not using.
Mm-hmm.
So I think each cow generates like 5 gallons a day. So it's like 250 gallons of milk a day. I'm like, what the hell? But me and my wife sat down and we drew all this shit up, and I've talked to various other friends. And like I said, I have had a big group. I don't know if it's still, because I couldn't get the land because the money got stolen from me and Tina because of my wife's nephews.
Yep.
Those two fucking criminal motherfuckers. I hate them because they make me hate them. That's the part that I hate. I want to shoot both of them because they make me want to shoot both of them, because I don't like thieves. The only good thief is a dead thief.
Yep.
And it's even worse when you steal from family.
Yeah.
That's the even worse part about it. And Hoy, my wife at one point in time had chickens out here until the raccoons killed them. So yeah, we know about chickens. And the best thing you could really do is have peacocks, because peacocks are actually better than guard dogs.
Mm-hmm. Or you get mules.
But peacocks are actually better than guard dogs, being with those.
Yeah.
But the reason why I wanted those miniature version of those fruit trees is they will here in Orange we have these little fruit trees, orange trees. Okay, they grow no bigger than maybe 8-9 foot tall tops.
Yeah.
But each tree will produce probably 20 to 30 pounds of oranges. At least that much.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
And if you get like 20 or 30 of those, and then you have the kids, and that's why I wanted them small, because the kids have got to earn their way too.
Oh,
you
yeah.
let the kids go pick the fruits off the trees, of course, you're going to have an adult or two with them, because you got to get up to the the 8 foot, 9 foot area to get some of the fruit, and the kids can't quite reach that high. So the kids will have jobs, stuff like that. But if you've got say 10 or 20 of those trees, you can produce 300, 400, 500 pounds of oranges. You can then also freeze a lot of that and turn it into the concentrate. You can turn it into jam. You can turn it into a preserve. Something to use for later down the road.
Yep.
Same with the lemons. Same with the limes. Same with the grapefruits. Same with, apples and cherries, whatever trees you can get out here for that. Then you could have greenhouses set up to grow tomatoes in sequence. So every week you're getting a fresh batch of tomatoes, We had all this shit set down and to look at it. And then we were going to have, for us, for a couple hundred people, you don't have to farm 1,000 acres. You could get away with farming like 10 acres of wheat and 10 acres of corn. Because once you harvest that and you process it, that will feed you guys for a year.
Yep. Our setup is pretty simple. Like a lot of the neighbors that we have are like us. We household of about 3 with maybe 60 chickens, 70 chickens. We get like 2.5, 3 dozen eggs a day. And what we don't eat, we freeze dry it.
One of the ones that I forgot the name of the job that the guy does, but the guy does the horseshoes for horses. There's a specific title for that, not just a guy who does. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Got to have one of those if you're going to have your horses out there, because you got to realize, yeah, we're producing some gasoline, but we're not producing that. You're still going to you're going to use horses for a lot of things. You know, if you're going to go out and want to shoot, some wild boar, horses are probably going to be your best bet. And you're going to want to have some dogs.
Yep.
And you're going to want to make sure they have a nice thick Kevlar vest, because the last thing you need is that boar to get a hold of one and then gore him with the horns, with his tusks.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you can get that in there like that, and then you have a wagon. It can be that they can pull behind. It doesn't have to be a big wagon, just just a little 2-wheel, something to throw a little bit of something in it, and the horse can so if you get 1 or 2 wild boar, you throw him in there, and he can bring it back to the place with everybody, and we're good to go.
Yeah.
And then a couple of the friends that I have that are hunters, they also make their own ammunition.
Yeah, we do some of that ourselves too.
And one of the nice things about the area where I also wanted to be is there are some caves. And inside those caves are bats. Now, why would bats be very important for that?
Places to take store stuff.
No. If you're making your own gunpowder, what are
yeah.
the ingredients you need?
So you need sulfur, saltpeter, and
Bat guano
charcoal.
is a very good source of some of this stuff.
Yep. But real quick, look at the setup on this heavy MLRS carrier.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck?
And?
What the fuck is an MLRS? I mean, I know it's a super weapon.
MLRS is it's like whatever ammo you put in it, it'll fire it.
So it's essentially just like a, what was it? A company actually made what they called the Apocalypse pistol.
MML.
Mm-hmm. It was like a revolver pistol that would shoot any caliber that you had. That you could get, like 38, 357, 9mm, 44. It had changeable cylinders, but I forget what about, like, how it functioned. But, like...
And see, making our own ammunition, that's not a problem. Because the most common, that was used forever and a day was lead. You think we can't find an endless supply of lead?
Mm-hmm.
How many pounds of lead do you think's in a car battery?
A lot.
You crack it, you drain the acid out, you take the lead, you bring it back. You melt it down, you pour it into the mold, you got your rounds.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is the casings and the firing caps. Because you can reuse brass casings, but they do have a certain amount of limit on them before they will structurally fail.
Yeah.
And the firing caps, that's not my expertise. I'm not, that's the gun guy's dig. But yeah, we can definitely be making a lot of ammo.
Mm-hmm. One book you might want to consider picking up. What is it? Un momento.
And our electricity wasn't going to be a direct charge for we're going to run a generator and power. No. The building itself, we were going to use 36-volt deep cycle marine batteries in sequence. And it was going to be a building completely filled with hundreds of them.
Mm-hmm.
And the building itself would have its own air conditioning to keep it cool. And then, whenever we would have solar panels, we would have windmills, we would have a few other ways to charge, including generators. You would plug it in to recharge the batteries, and the batteries would run everything out that we needed to charge up.
Right. Yeah, thanks for popping in, Hoy. But yeah, no, this book, I don't know if you've picked it up or not, Braedin. The Expedient Homemade Firearms book.
Nope.
You can actually pick it up. You don't even have to pick it up. It's online.
I don't build firearms per se. I like to play with them and shoot.
Yeah.
But that's about as far as I go with it.
Mm-hmm.
But I do got some friends that do love their firearms, and they, I'm very Second Amendment. I'm so pro Second Amendment. You can park a nuke in my driveway, okay? I'm that Second Amendment.
I get in too much trouble with nukes. But yeah, thank you all for joining, and we'll see y'all later today.
Only
Peace.
remember, I will be streaming tomorrow.
Yep.